Welcome back to the Productive Solopreneur series. In the last series, we went over why the only way to be more productive is to remove your distractions. We talked over 5 ways to destroy your distractions, including what to do with social media, how to plan properly, and why it can't all be work. In this video, we are moving closer to productivity with key number 4, slay your dragons. Slay your dragons. The final key, we will focus on prioritizing your day. Well, it's easy to start the day with seemingly low-hanging fruit like email. The most productive solopreneurs focus on getting done the most important task first. Experts often recommend that you slay your dragon and do your hardest task first. Mark Twain famously said, "It's your job to eat a frog, and it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first." In other words, tackle your hardest tasks before you do anything else. But what does the science say? How does this theory actually stack up? Does it actually make more sense to do difficult things first? Well, in 2017, Harvard Business School released a research paper called The Task Selection and Workload. A focus on completing easy tasks hurts long-term performance. The study discussed in the research was conducted in an emergency department in a metro hospital. They assembled their data from the emergency department for 24 months in the fiscal years from 2006 to 2007, involving over 90,000 distinct patient encounters. Now, the study was meant to find out how starting with the easier task or the more difficult task affects productivity. The study concluded that completing easier tasks does create a short-term sense of satisfaction, but it can negatively impact long-term productivity. The paper explains, by selecting the easier task, an individual gets work done quicker and likely feels good doing it. However, by choosing the harder task, one creates an opportunity to learn. Although always selecting the harder task may be suboptimal, the one that continually chooses the easy path, then long-term performance suffers. That means a short-term victory might feel good at the moment. It may make you even feel productive because you're just accomplishing something. However, because you're not pushing yourself to overcome harder tasks, you're actually limiting your own potential. Not only that, but the study found that physicians who habitually choose the easier task first were actually less profitable to the hospital in the long run. What could you be doing to your own business without you even knowing it? Isn't that fascinating? How to put your plan into action. Only you know what your most complicated or difficult tasks are, but to do your best, just take on those ones first. Knock them out first thing in the morning when you're fresh and you're strongest. Even if your longest tasks don't take you the longest time, they're going to take more mental effort. And so as the day goes on, your ability to focus diminishes. Your willpower might fall apart and you'll want to avoid difficult work and put it off until the next day. I'm sure you've had that feeling. I know I have. So if you choose your most difficult jobs first, you'll be able to finish up the day with your simple work. And that feeling of productivity from easy tasks will help catapult you into the next day when you're ready to slay those dragons yet again. In the next video in the series, we're going to wrap up this battle for productivity.